Hey guys, Incap24 coming back with another play out of the Saints playbook to go ahead and attack cover 2 invert like we've done for the rest of this update. And this is also going to double up as a cover 2 beater, so you really have a nice opportunity to use both. And we're going to look at this play called PA read, but we're going to flip it. And the reason why we want to flip it is we want the red route to be a tight end. It's going to be something that we're going to be able to use in one of our setups because we're going to run a setup from the right hash and then a different setup on the left hash depending how we do it. Totally two different setups. So we're going to do is pick cover 2 invert and we'll pick the PA read. The first setup is going to be actually kind of simple, but there is some unique design behind it to make it work. So what we're going to do here is first and foremost we're going to move this tight end to the left hand side. We're going to put the Y on a streak, the X on an out, the B on a slant, block your running back. Now it looks pretty simple, but for cover 2 invert it does go ahead and attack the way it needs to. So what I want to do is baseline, make sure we do it. Now the way we're going to attack this, I'm going to show you, overlay over overlay, that Y is going to get the attention of not only the player on the left hand side who's in the inverted blue, but also the mid read because it kind of splits the two of them from his unique spot that he's at. Now the X is going to do a good job of kind of basically making sure that the curl flat doesn't go too far down. Now there's this vertical hook route with the guy with the C on his head. He's going to kind of cover the A for a good distance, and then he's going to end up going and stopping and having to see that the B is coming across the field, and he can't get out of that vertical hook area. So that's why that B on that slant is a really huge component to making this work. So let's go ahead and take a look at here, and what you're going to see again is watch how the player on the C is going to go after the A. He's going to stop because the B is going to get there. So here we go. You're going to see that the A is going to go over here, and you're going to be able to throw this ball really, really easily for the nice, easy catch in the corner against cover 2 invert. It's kind of one of those that kill it. So I'm going to show it to you again just to make sure that you see it. This time I want you to follow the Y receiver as he goes ahead and splits everybody, and you're going to see that both the mid read and the outside left is going to cover him, giving us the ability to go ahead and get that player wide open. So here we go. You're going to see how they both go ahead and cover that guy, and we're going to throw that ball pretty easily and get yourself some nice easy yards. So that's a right hash mark play. So let's go ahead and look at this play on the left hash, and it's going to be the same thing where we have it flipped where the tight end has the red route. What we're going to do here is move this B over to the left, put the Y on a streak, the X on a slant, and block our running back. This is a really unique play design because of the way the B goes ahead and attacks the mid-read player. He's going to hold him there while we get this A to go over the top of him. That Y is going to work the numbers to where he's going to get the player on the left-hand side down the field, and we're going to be able to go ahead and get this X receiver to hold the players a little bit better and get the A receiver to be open over the top. So kind of watch what we're doing here. And you're going to see here as the A makes this cut, everybody stops, and we're going to be able to throw this ball right here for the nice, easy 30-yard gain. Depending on the time and what you have, you're going to be able to get a little bit more yardage if you're able to get this Y to get down the field a little bit further down and be able to go ahead and have enough time in the pocket to kind of throw into that ball. So let's go ahead and show it a couple more times here. You're going to see how this A goes across the field. And now we're going to go ahead and see how that's just a nice, easy score because that player never had a chance to come back. Let me show it to you in instant replay just to kind of show you exactly what we're looking at here. And we're going to go ahead and make this go up here. And what we're going to do here is watch this original player right here. I'm going to kind of zoom in on 12. He's going to do that comeback where he goes to this mid-read player and makes him stop. See when that guy fakes on that? That gives us the ability to watch this tight end go over the top and throw it to him, and we're going to be able to throw it to that guy really easily for the nice easy score. That's the play design on this. Works really, really well. You just need to get the timing on it and also make sure that you have the ability to have the time in the pocket to make it work. But I want to show it to you one last time, and you're going to see here again, we got the timing. We got 5, 6 blockers here. We're going to wait. We're going to throw this ball right here. And you're going to see how we're going to basically get a good 45 yards without really a whole much effort. And that's kind of what this play design is. Now, I did tell you that it does double up as a cover 2 beater. So I'm going to go ahead and show you here Tampa 2. I'm going to show you the first setup here first on the right-hand side. And what you're going to do here is move this guy over here and put the Y on a streak, X on out. The B is going to be on a slant. Block your running back. I'll make sure I base the line so we're all straight here. Nope, I didn't do it. Let's make sure we're on cover 2, base the line. Alright, so we're good right here, right? So the setup right here, you're going to see that the A just does a really good, unique cut down the field due to the fact that he's got such a deep route, and then the Y goes ahead and does it. and then you got your nice easy cover 2 beater. It's just one of those deep corners. It's really hard to find in these games, but if you can take a deep post and make it into a corner, obviously that's going to work. And then the second one, so with cover 2 here, it's going to work the same exact way as it did on the cover 2 invert. You're going to look at the same player. It's going to be a little bit more of a tight squeeze, but it's still going to work just the same exact setup. X on a slant, put the Y on a streak, B on that comeback. When you motion him, the A there. And you're going to see here again, you're going to see that the X comes across, and you're going to be able to throw this ball right here and kind of make that work. So it definitely works better against cover 2 invert, but you do have the ability that if you thought it was cover 2 invert and end up being cover 2, still can go and target the same player, guys. So another play here for cover 2 invert, and hope that you guys are able to implement this right away and have some great success, guys. Thank you.